Hi, my name is Rita Kravinsky, and today I will be presenting a case study focusing on a client I've been working with. The case study will cover the client's background, assessments, results, and how this information provides updates to behavior change goals. I will connect these details to relevant concepts from the BACB 5th edition task list. Now, the client I've chosen is a 9-year-old child diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. The primary behavior of concern is frequent aggressive outbursts, which include hitting, kicking, and throwing objects. These behaviors are especially noticeable when demands are placed or during transitions when between activities. These aggressive outbursts significantly disrupt the client's ability to participate in academic and social settings. To better understand the client's behavior, a functional behavior assessment, also known as an FBA, was conducted using both indirect and direct assessment methods. First, I used indirect methods, including interviews with the child's other teachers and caregivers to gather background information on possible triggers and the frequency of the aggressive outbursts. These interviews provided important context regarding the environment in which the behavior occurs. Next, I conducted direct assessments and observations, including ABC data collection, observing and documenting the antecedents, behaviors, and consequences in the child's natural environment and unstructured activities. This helped me identify patterns and recurring triggers. These specific assessment tools were selected because they provide a comprehensive understanding of the child's behavior across different environments. The ABC data collection allowed me to observe patterns and linked environmental changes to aggressive outbursts, while direct observation helped pinpoint how structured versus unstructured activities affected behavior. These assessments together helped me gather critical data needed for developing effective interventions. The results of the FBA indicated that the child's aggressive outbursts were primarily maintained by escape from demands. Whenever a non-preferred task was introduced or during transitions between activities, the client would engage in aggressive behaviors to avoid or escape the task altogether. Also, in addition to escape maintained behaviors, I also found instances where the client's aggressive outbursts were reinforced by access to preferred activities, such as when they were allowed to use a tablet after an aggressive outburst. This suggests a secondary function of tangible reinforcement for some behaviors. Based on these assessment results, I established several socially significant behavior change goals for the client. Some goals included increasing the child's ability to transition between activities without engaging in aggression, improving communication skills by teaching the client to request breaks or preferred activities appropriately, and reducing aggressive outbursts through targeted interventions based on the functions of the behavior, specifically addressing the escape and tangible reinforcement aspects. Now, I wanted to relate this case to specific items from the BACB 5th edition task list. F1, also known as reviewing records and available data, applies given that before initiating the assessment, I reviewed the client's educational and medical records. These revealed a history of sensory sensitivities and academic challenges, which contributed to the decision to move forward with behavior analytic analytic services. Sorry. F2, also known as determining the need for behavior analytic services, applies because the client's aggressive behavior significantly impacted the ability to engage in learning and social interactions. This provided a clear need for behavior analytic intervention. F3, also known as identifying and prioritizing behavior change goals, applies given that based on the assessment data, I identified and prioritized goals focused on improving communication and reducing aggression, which were the most socially significant issues for the client. F6, known as common functions of problem behavior, is applicable because the identified functions were escape from demands and access to tangibles, which are common in individuals with ASD. Finally, F9, interpreting functional assessment data, is essential given that by interpreting the data collected during the FBA, I was able to develop an intervention plan that assessed both the primary and secondary functions of the client's behavior. In conclusion, this case study demonstrates the importance of conducting thorough assessments to accurately identify the functions of problem behavior. The data gathered allowed me to prioritize socially significant goals and implement targeted interventions to improve the client's daily functioning. Thanks for watching.